All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praise, all the honor, and the glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Harakakwadash, and of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere Akim that are preaching this word in all truth and sincerity. This is a quick lesson, all right, a quick video, a rebuke, okay, and also, us admonishing you Israelites out there, okay, that say or believe that you're in the truth, all right, because you have this bonehead of the ISUPK, which I think, man, every time I see this dude with this fucked up grill and his big ass fucking his big ass noggin, all right, big ass dome that he has, I just think he's like a baby Huey, big fucking retard, man. And excuse my French, but you know what? This truth animates us, all right? We're not some fucking drones. We're not no clones like the ISUPK and like IUIC, man. They're just some fucking clones, man. Some androids. Okay, some can't think for themselves. Yes, master ass niggas, man. Okay. That fucking got their head up Nate's ass in the IUIC. And then fucking ISUPK clowns got their head up Johanna's ass, man. All right, and that bonehead Tazariak, man, I believe he's a real fucking retard, man. You look at the dude and just the way he laughs, the way he talks, his demeanor. All right, he's a spiritual fucking retard, man. I think he came up in special ed, or, he's got that look, a little Down syndrome look to him, But anyways, that demon, all right, that reprobate, okay, is saying things he ought not. And one of the things that he's saying, okay, that John the Baptist was never in the truth, okay, or is not in the truth, fell out the truth. All right, this is Matthew 11, verse 6. And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me. All right, that's Yahweh Shai speaking, man. Okay, that's something that Yahweh Shai had said. Okay, blessed is the person that is not offended in Yahweh Shai, that is not offended in what these scriptures say, that is not offended in the truth. Okay, now offenses come, okay, the scriptures are supposed to cut you, okay, because in all reality, those are demons that are on you that need to come up off you. And the only way demons can be, exorcised is through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, which are, these scriptures, man. All right. So it says, blessed is the man, or blessed is he, whosoever shall not be offended in me. These guys are offended, okay, at the end of the day, they're starting to realize, whether they see it or not, they're not men of the Lord. Okay? They're not part of the elect. They're not in the truth. All right? Because if they were, these scriptures wouldn't offend them to the point of them being bugouts, man. And it's not just Tazariak. You have Nate saying that the mark of the beast is not a microchip. Okay, you got Genesis with their bull crap they just came out with recently. Them and Sakari, not finding the words of Paul authoritative. Okay, if Elazar or Chaka, one of them would have said that, and you were part of the Sakari or Genesis, whatever, you should have got on them. You should have said, well, wait a minute. Why is it in the scriptures if the writings of these men aren't authoritative? Okay, check this out. This is verse 7. And as they departed, Yahweh Shai began to say unto the multitudes concerning John, What went ye out into the wilderness to see? A reed shaken with the wind? But what went ye out for to see? A man clothed in soft raiment? Behold, they that wear soft clothing are in kings' houses. Right, because even to this day, you got our own people, the Hebrew Israelites, whether they know that they're Israelites or not, they themselves suppose that if Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is dealing with you, you're going to be on a level with some kind of currency, man. Okay, that you're going to wear the flyest of garments. Okay, that you're gonna drive a Maybach. All right? That you're going to have a big old house. But they forget that the disciples in Yahushua were roaming on foot, man. Okay, for the most part. Yeah, they took ships. Yeah, Yahushua rode a donkey. Okay, but most of the time they were on foot. Okay, traveling. All right? Most of the time, you know, Yahushua performed miracles to feed people, man. Okay, they weren't eating steak dinners all the time. They weren't taking boat cruises and marrying on like IUIC's doing. Okay, they weren't on no TD Jakes asking for millions and millions of dollars to buy a jet. Okay, that's what the majority of you Israelites out there, whether you're in the truth or not, believe that a brother that the Lord is dealing with is supposed to be, living a lavish lifestyle. So Yahushua was saying, look, would you go out, what were you expecting? You're expecting of him be all decked out and, speak kind words to you and allow everybody in? No, man. When you read about the men of the Lord, they were rough men. They had to come up rough ways, man. Look at Jeremiah. Okay, Jeremiah was a young man, a young lad. Okay, and had to go through some rough times, man. He got thrown in the mire, man. Okay, people wanted to kill him, man. Not everybody's gonna like you. But you got the IUIC with this big old congregation. Okay, Israelites see them and they're all in their purple and gold and got all them numbers. A lot of Israelites are intrigued just by that because they believe in power in numbers. They believe in vainglory. All right, when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua has always dealt with the lowly and the meek. Look at King David, man. All right, King David was the runt of his brothers, man. Okay, when they said, go to who is it? King David's dad. What was his name? Jesse or Joseph? Salakia, slipped my mind right now. But when they were looking for who the anointed to be, the future king, they thought it was his other brothers before him, because they were all, grown and strong. Okay, but the Lord was like, nah. Okay, the Lord had not Aaron, Salakia, Samuel. Okay, Samuel was like, nah, it's the other one. And sure enough, it was David. Okay, it's verse 9. But what went ye out for to see? A prophet? Yeah, I say unto you, and more than a prophet. That's what it's all about. The elect are prophets. The men that are really in this truth, and I'm saying men that are really in this truth, okay? Because to be honest, it's all about the men, all right? The tabernacle of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is with men. And the prophets, okay, the 144,000, those are the real deal Holyfield, man. All right? And the Lord Yahushua just said, look, John, yeah, he's a prophet. But more than a prophet, he's one of the greatest. For this is he of whom it is written, behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of women, okay, meaning a person, okay, because we all come out of a woman, we all had mothers, whether she died giving birth to you, whatever. You came out of a woman's womb. Your egg was incubating in a woman's, womb. It says, among them that are born of women, there hath not risen a greater than John the Baptist. Notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. You see? So John the Baptist, okay, John the Baptist is a man of the Lord, and he never fell out of the truth. Okay? John the Baptist died in the truth. Okay? So for all you bugouts that want to believe what Tazariak is saying, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai going to judge you with his monkey ass, man. And I pray Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, darkens these dudes' minds and jacks them up in the worst ways, man. All right, because these are vain talkers, man, whose mouths must be stopped. And it's not just him. You got Nate, you got Alizé, you got Hakah Goyam of Genesis. Okay? There's a lot of you bugouts out there, man, whose mouths must be stopped. And the Lord, he's getting ready to open up, man. He's getting ready to open up a can of whoop ass on 2/3 of our people, man. All right? They might send punk ass Tazariak, baby Huey, all right, to fucking alligator Alcatraz, man. All right, put him through some torture tests, okay, to test what type of Israelite he is. All right, because you got Israelites of the Most High, Israelites of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, okay, the elect, the 1/3, and then you got Israelites that are part of the 2/3, man, that are just a regular Israelite. Huh. Inside joke. That monkey fucking gorilla Hebrew. He's nothing but a fucking sick, twisted, regular Israelite. He's a Negrolite. Alright? He doesn't serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. He serves his own bunghole, man. Anyways, with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and the glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Harakar Kodash. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Till next time, Shalom.